Lucoda is ready, Nerf Protoss is ready, let's hit start. Alright, so we're just loading up here. We're going to be playing on EQ Cup Frost LE. And we're into the game. Alright, so let's introduce our players. In the bottom right, from Team LYGF, or Love Your Girlfriend, is Lucoda. And in the top left, we have from Team MSTK, Nerf Protoss, who's actually known as Mech. Alright. Concentrating too much on the camera work there and forgot what I was doing. Alright, so first of all we have from Mike. Guys, I'm gonna say Mike because Nerf Protoss. He's just trolling me here because I'm a Protoss player and I love Protoss and he thinks they're cheese. Anyway, so Mike in the top left, he looks like he's building off his wall up at the ramp because he's up against Zerg. Our Zerg player Lucoda using his Overlord to scout to the bottom left, and the same time he's sending his drone, looks like directly for Mike's base. Obviously he's not map hacking or anything because he's also scouting with his other Overlord. And looks like getting ready for that natural expansion. Boom, there it goes. And at the same time he arrives at the wall of Mike and is not going to get too much information. Mike actually was able to put down this extra supply depot here, not even finishing to build it, which is really smart because then he's able to... Whoa! Oh man, he just arrived in time. That supply depot was pretty low on health, but it's looking better now. Lucoda just trying to be really irritating, see if he can get a worker kill. And the barracks is done. More workers just being produced by Nerf Protoss as he sends out this SCV to do some scouting. Meantime, back in Lucoda's base, or in his natural, we have a hatch almost finished. And the pool has is just about past halfway done, so we're not going to see any really cheesy play out of Lucoda. It doesn't look like. No gases though yet, so that might. I'm not really sure why no gases have been taken by Lucoda, but I am sure he's going to teach me a lesson and tell me why. Maybe just going to go for some slow ling pressure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Overlords for Lucoda, still just moving around the map, getting more information. Rocks being attacked by these two Marines. And the natural expansion has been taken by Mike. So we do have these three Marines right here. More Marines in production. And this is kind of... oh, again, no gases actually for Mike. And no gases for our Zerg player. So both players actually playing a very similar style. But I do think that wow, I'm not really sure these Slowlings if they can handle going up against these Marines, but I don't even think that's going to be an issue because it looks like they're just going to miss each other completely. Both going around this this canyon here. Oh no. Lucoda did see with the watchtower that Marines are on the way, and he's going to try and engage. If the Marines are microed properly, that these Lings don't have much that they can do. Oh! In the meantime, Mike is taking a third down in the bottom left, which has not been scouted by Lucoda. So maybe just hoping to hide that for a little bit. But it looks like the Lings are going to arrive at the natural for Mike. I don't think they're going to last very long, and the Queens are very easily going to hold back this small attacking force from Mike. Lings have been neutralized at the natural, and Mike is just using his Marines for some scouting, maybe clean up some overlords, get a little bit of a supply lead. And definitely he's counting on this third being unscouted. We do see an overlord here in the middle, but oh man, he's going to force a cancel, I think. Queens are coming to the rescue. Will they be able to take down the Marines before the third falls? Oh my goodness, we have a bunker going down at the third. But the bunker is... man, I don't think that bunker is going to finish in time. Lings are going to take out that worker. Oh, yep. Worker's gone, and these Marines are done. They might have... Oh my goodness, that one Marine has 3 life left! Very nice Marine micro, but he's got to leave. It's time to go, Mike. Take your Marines, get out of there. Unless he just wants to hang around and, I don't know. Let their health regenerate? No, that doesn't happen. Okay, back in Mike's base. Does have 2 gas now. No gases in the natural. Starport. Double starport being built. So we've got a factory now building Hellions. Seeing a lot of Lings means Hellions are usually good. Oh man! These Marines have actually managed to get in there and do a little more damage once the Queen's left. So we've got 3, 1... Oh, the Marines are dead. Ling speed, and he's able to clean those right up. Down in the third, we have Mining Mule. And the third for Lucoda is just getting up and running as well. Now, Lucoda did scout those that double starport, and would have definitely seen the Hellions. So no big surprises here for Lucoda. I think he knows exactly what he's up against. Spore Crawler's going down in response to the starport sighting. So he's going to be safe from Cloak Banshees. And now going for Lair Tech. Now, I still don't think Lucoda knows about the third in the bottom left. Still does not know, and the mules are working away down there. So, going to be interesting to see if Mike can turn that to his advantage. But I don't really know how well prepared Lucoda would be for this Hellion attack. Because really he only has Queens... Oh, he is building a Spire now. And a Baneling Nest. So... should be in pretty good shape, but if Mike is able to hit that third really fast and really hard, might be able to clean out a few more workers, get more of a lead. But right now, we do have a supply lead for Mike, 87 to 78, which is pretty good when you're up against a... I was going to say a Ling player, but a Zerg player. And Mike is going to run into the third. We're going to see how many worker kills he can get with these Hellions. Oh, I think that was like 4 or 5. The Lings are not confident. They can't run in. Ooh, Cloak Banshee there picking off at the Lings. Wow. That was actually really good. Units lost have been 39 now for the Zerg player. Oh no, the Hellions are in the natural. What are those workers doing? They can't stand and fight against Hellions. One more shot. And the Hellions are not going to engage the Queens. They're going to run right up into the main. In the exact same time, oh man, they're right in the corner there. They're going to die pretty quick, but that was a pretty amazing bit of damage that was done there by Mike against Lucoda. Got a lot of worker kills. Not a huge supply lead, but now going straight into Viking and Thor. So this, I don't know, I tend to think that with the fact that Lucoda doesn't even know about the third, he knows about the tech, but it doesn't look like he has an answer just yet. In the meantime, I need to pour myself a beer, so there we go. Mm. Delicious. Now, Lucoda did manage to spit out about 6 mutas. Only problem is he does not know that Thors have been made. Oh, they're the Vikings. They're going to spot the mutas right away. Mutas ignoring the Vikings. Oh, no, not for long. Mutas are going to have to back out. Really, really great placement by Mike of those Vikings. Incredible. More coming out. We have, I think, just 1 Thor on the field right now. 2, actually. 2 Thors. And he just saw those mutas, and he's going to feel pretty confident about engaging mutas with Thors and Vikings, that's for sure. Mutas just traveling around the map. Still, Lucoda does not know about that 3rd. But the mutas are looking for a point of entry where they can go in and do a little bit of damage. Perhaps here at the 3rd, but there are Thors waiting for them to arrive. Looks like Mike is going to take his 4th. Mutas are darting in. Thors are not paying attention. Workers are being pulled. And the Vikings are going to handle these mutas pretty easily. Oh, there go the Thors. And the mutas are not able to do nearly the kind of damage that Lucoda would have liked. Going for his upgrades there. +1/+1. But really not making too much of a change in tech. Okay, though we do have enduring locusts being researched. So where are the swarm hosts? Where are the swarm hosts? Sorry guys, I'm not really too used to this this interface just yet, but yeah, we don't see any locusts being produced just yet. Oh, very cool. Out of Mike, we have the command center upgrading to a planetary fortress. Now that only hits the ground; it does not hit air. But the Thors and the Vikings are going to handle that no problem whatsoever. And Mike is here showing us that Mech is alive and well in Terran country. Worker transfer over to Mike's 4th, and this 3rd down at the bottom now, fully saturated, still not scouted by Lucoda. And Mike is doing really good at spending his money, spending his gas at least. These mutas just kind of hanging around here for a little bit of map control, I suppose. I don't know if Lucoda's wondering. Oh, Lucoda's going to find it. He sees the worker. He's expanding himself down into this section here. But with that worker, that does set the alarm bells off, and the mutas are going to run right into this 3rd. And I just don't know if those... yeah, I mean, he's got those 2 missile turrets up, so might be able to hold that off. Pulling the workers, I think Mike has decided simply to abandon that base. He was able to get a lot of mining time out of that and is happy with it. So he's just going to head on home. And Mike is almost max. So is Lucoda, but... well, these... You know what? The swarm hosts might do some pretty good damage if they're not scouted. Or, sorry, if they're not observed or scanned. But... we got a full Mech mode going on here. His 4th is also a planetary. He's putting down lots of missile turrets to take care of any possible mutas. Mutas, it does look like they are putting a pretty good hurting on this orbital command that's just running away. I don't think he cares too much about it, but he is going to repair and use the Vikings to clean up the muta threat a little bit there. Oh, and that Overseer is toast. In the meantime, we do have a Ling run through here. They get caught at the wall. The other Lings are heading up to the 4th, I guess. I can't remember which one this is. But the Planetary Fortress is going to make really quick work of them. Now we have Corruptors being made by Lucoda. Oh, and here are the Swarm Hosts. But Mike does have detection somehow. I don't know how. I actually don't... Oh, he's got a Raven, sorry. He has a Raven, so those Swarm Hosts are going to get spotted right away. Vikings are landing to attack them before they can do anything. And jumping up to avoid these the Locusts, they make pretty quick work of... Oh, he doesn't have detection. Where's that Raven? Where's that Raven? At the same time... Oh, no, nothing too much going on there. Raven has arrived. And the swarm hosts are going to go down pretty quickly. There they go. And the Locusts are just not able to do enough damage. Mike has moved a little bit into the center of the map here with his tanks, just trying to do a little bit of damage. We've got 6 more... 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mutas, just trying to be annoying. More Corruptors still being produced by Lucoda. The Vikings once more going to shut down these Mutas. The Mutas are not able to run away fast enough, and they know that they can't make it out alive, and they all go down. Mining just kind of getting up and going at this base here for Lucoda. This one over here. These Lings just hanging out in this little nook and cranny here. I don't know why, but they do like the look, I guess, into the abyss right here. Big mech ball right in the center for Mike, bringing workers for repair. I think we might see a big push out of Mike right now. Meantime, we do have a mass Broodlord Corruptor army in the center of the map. Man, I don't know who to put my money on, but Broodlord Corruptor maxed. We have a maxed Terran army. I think Mike sees the Broodlords coming. Oh yeah, he knows they're there. He's backing off a little bit more. But the Corruptors, they cannot hit anything but air. I'm not going to say too much here, guys, because I think this battle just explains itself. Man, those tanks are not helping nearly enough. This Viking, though... Oh, that Viking has 17 kills. He's going to go down. The Broodlings, they just do so much damage so quickly. Oh, man. But there are not many Corruptors left. If Mike is able to clean up these Corruptors, then the Vikings will be able to take care of the Broodlords. The Broodlords are going to have to run away. But Mike is not pursuing the Broodlords with the... Why is he not pursuing the Broodlords? Go get them! Go get those Broodlords! More Corruptors being made. It looks like Lucoda is just really counting on Corruptors to clean up these... Oh, that Widowmine didn't get to do too much damage. Oh my goodness. This Corruptor Broodlord composition has just proven to be a little too much for Mike to handle. Broodlings now into the third. Mike, though, still managing to mine off of all these bases here. Got that Banshee down there, picking away at that other base, but Nerf Protoss has a huge bank, and if he plays his cards right and is able to hold and clean up these Broodlords... Oh, it looks like the Broodlords are all going to go down. And Mike, it looks like he has repelled this attack. He hasn't lost any bases yet. And is not abandoning his... oh man, just using these Banshees all over the place to pick away at the opponent's bases. And we now have Lucoda at a bit of a disadvantage here in supply. He's at 152 versus a maxed Terran. I wish Mike had some SCVs for repair here. I think he could do a lot of damage. Maybe a scan would be good to clear out some of these creep tumors. There we go. Lots of Thors on the way. Love to see this kind of play out of Terran. So much fun to watch. In the meantime, though, we do have a Ling attack at whichever base this is, kind of near the center. I have no idea. Lings take that base down really quickly. And the Infestors got completely caught out of position. They had no idea the army was on its way, and the Thors are at, I think, the 5th base. I don't know. I have no idea. Infestor did land... oh, the Infestors here, they did land a couple of, what are those things called again? Don't see them quite as often. I forget. I suck. They landed those green google things that freeze people and do damage, so... Still, well, one lone Thor heading down to take care of that. I think Mike has got this game in the bag. Still has a good, healthy 50 supply lead. Still mining off of all of his bases, except for losing this one right here. That's a little unfortunate. But Broodlord Corruptor against a whole bunch of Thors and a couple Vikings. If the Vikings, they really need to focus down the Corruptors. And actually, they all need to focus on the air units because... Whoa! Broodlords are falling really, really quickly. The Corruptor's just trying to steal some of the target fire. Soak up some of the attention from these Thors. But as soon as those Broodlords go down, the Thors are going to have nothing to worry about. Other than those two mutas. That's it. Okay, Lucoda has managed to pull his supply lead up from the distance he was at. But this base is completely sacked. And with a whole bunch of Corruptors, doesn't really have a whole lot of options. More Broodlords being morphed. And the Roaches are going to clean up the Thors pretty quickly. Guys, there's lots of action all over the map here. It's kind of hard to keep track of it all. The Thor is actually in the way, so Lucoda wasn't able to put down that next base. Lucoda does not seem like he's mining off of anything. Very, very little mining going on. Very little. And I think this is all in for Lucoda. He's got a army of Roaches and Corruptors. And I think, guys, that this is going to be GG. I think. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But there's just not enough income for Lucoda. He doesn't have enough money. The bank of Nerf Protoss is absolutely enormous. But this tank's just been sitting here getting free kills like a boss. Alright, the army of Nerf Protoss, or Mike, moving across the map, getting distracted with the creep tumors. These guys just sitting here doing nothing. Lucoda still really has very, very little mining. A decent amount of mining at his, I guess his third. Run out of minerals at all his other bases. Looks like this expansion is going to go down, and there is a big battle right here in the center. Oh man, I don't think Lucoda's got the answer for this. I think this is going to be GG. Although I've said that a few times now, and Lucoda's still here. 61, there it is. There it is. Very, very nice game, guys. Well played, all around. Wow, so, I mean, we just saw the power of Mech Terran against Zerg. Awesome. Thanks to Mike and Lucoda. What a great game. I'm just going to make sure these guys get their wins. Okay, so I'm just going to hop over in the chat. Yeah, interesting. Lucoda, the few times it seemed like he wasn't attack moving, he was just kind of, his army just kind of ran right into Mike's. That was really, really weird. Anyway, great game, guys. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to take a little quick break, set up the next match, and see if my friends are doing okay in this ice storm. Glad to have everybody out. Glad everyone's watching. I'm Agamemnon. Check out our great sponsors, Signature Plastics, Ozone Gaming, noobgaming.com. And if you guys want to play in the EQ Cup, you can go search for it on Team Liquid, EQ Cup. Or you can go straight to Noob Gaming and sign up and start playing. And nice to have Broback and Zakoon and Hunter Orc and X-Snack and Addy Soviet, and all you guys are awesome. Say hi in the chat, let me know how you're doing tonight. And I'm going to be back really, really soon. So enjoy some music, and I'll be right back.
I'll stay in town and watch the sun go. She's got that yellow dress on and she can shake it till dawn. That baby sure make her move. Don't think anyone could say it better. She says it better, better with something deep in her eyes. Everybody's going on down to the river to pray in that water that saves. I think that I'll stay with my baby, dance while that band plays. Myself right back to shore. If that's not the way I feel the wind blow, I'm looking out at the city lights, and it feels like I'm free to push on tonight. I'm just so glad that you came with me, and I hope we find that love that makes it shine bright. Everybody's going on down to the river to pray in that water that saves. I think that I'll stay with my baby. When each new day arrives, we could be dancing, we could be dancing, we could be dancing, we could be dancing, we should be dancing, we should be dancing, we should be dancing, yeah, 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 Everybody's going on down to the river to pray in that water that saves. I think that I'll stay with my baby, dance while that band plays. While that band plays, we're gonna drift away. Everybody's going down to the river to pray in the water that saves. I think I'll stay, yeah, while that band